everyone, my name's Freya, and today we're talking about the top 5 Benny custom vehicles to customize. And shockingly, the Donk isn't on this, though that is like an honorary mention. But our first one we're going to start off with is the BF Weevil Custom. Let's just get this out. This is a amazing little hot rod, and it'd be reminiscent not to have one on the list, because there isn't really many in this game, and the ones that there are aren't very fun. This one is the one you get from doing Davey, then converted. And well, not from Davey, doing English Dave's missions when he phones you, and then converting it. Because I don't know, I'm pretty sure it's an exclusive. What's it called? Livery. So I wanted that. But this will cost you 652k normally, but you also can get the unique one, like I said, about for free, and it's going to cost you 980k to convert. It controls interestingly, like, it's not too bad for a hot rod, and it is, oh, I say that, but it doesn't break very well. Yeah, handles well unless you want to break. Is somewhat fast as well, so if you want something to mess around with, not the worst of options. We then have, for our next vehicle, the Bravado Yoga Classic 4x4, or just on Benny's, it is the Bravado Yoga. This is one of the older ones, if I remember rightly, and it's going to cost you 195k normally, but 1,288k to convert, which, yes, is a bit steep, but for something that is extremely unique, handles really well, and obviously because it is a 4x4, it can go off-roading, though it hasn't got the best height clearance due to the bumper. I can recommend it though. A lot of fun. There is some nice customization. You can also customize the inside, like most Benny vehicles. Mine's a bit on the plain side, but you know what? I just wanted something that looked clean and not something that has a huge amount of changes, but I will quickly go and show that off. But yeah, this is a lot you can actually do. Like the hood has quite a bit. Well, there's quite a few liveries. You can also do the A-team. Didn't even remember this was one. There's a few. And you don't even need to do that. But also you can put the speaker in the back. You can do the bed. I love this thing. Lot you can do with it. Our next on our list is going to be the Ubermax Sentinel Classic wide body, and this is also a wide body. I do have the drift tuning on it. I'm not going to go over the price of it. I have talked about it in a different video, and because of that, I'm also going to try and keep this quite short. But I actually feel like you cannot modify it when it's there once you've put the wide body, the drift variant on it. Sorry, but it is just something amazing drive. I also do recommend getting the drift on it. It will cost you 650k with the no trade price, or 487k with trade price. But as all you have to do is complete a Dining Casino heist with this as your getaway vehicle, not that hard to do. And then to convert it is going to cost you 700k to get the wide body. It is one of the cleaner vehicles to use, even before getting drift. Lovely little interior on a classic car. Wow, what they call as a classic in the game. Christ. Also, the drift variant is making this a bit hard to drive. I would say if you are enjoying this video and want to see more, don't forget to give us a like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out, and we are trying to post at least 3 videos a week without shorts, and then whatever else we can top up with shorts. Second to last, we have one that you definitely would have seen if you watched the build battle customization that me and Sam did on my channel. But it is the classic Yosemite. This is one of the real good handling vehicles that you can get from Benny's that isn't a sports car. And oh my, is it lovely to get something that can get off range. The classic Yosemite by itself is an amazing vehicle, and then with this, it just ends up being so much better. I love it a bit. No reason not to. Interior doesn't have that much to change. You can change the steering wheel and also the dash. Don't get the whole the interior lights change though, because it doesn't actually change anything. At least to my knowledge, it should change the lights on the dash, but it doesn't for some reason. But I can definitely recommend this vehicle. it will cost you 485k normally, but with a conversion to bennies, it's going to cost you 700k, which for bennies isn't actually that bad of a price. In fact, so much stuff here can cost usually over $1 million, and this barely goes over $1 million when both of them are combined. Now, our final one here is the Vapid Slam Van Custom. This is a bit of an odd vehicle because there's a lot you can do to it, and you wouldn't really think that from it. But you put hydraulics on it, weirdly enough, and I don't know why. I just love that as an option. I always forget you can actually put a plug in it. I never actually did that on mine, but that's pretty normal. Obviously, unlike the Yoast one, you can have working light colours. I'm not going to change anything on this. I'm just going to drag it around. Yeah, this is going to cost you 49k normally with a conversion of 415k, so definitely the cheapest on this list, which means I have that for the last two for cheaper, luckily. But because this is a muscle car, you can very weirdly do it. It's not a very good wheelie, but you can do a wheelie in it. Well, it tries. Tries at least. Not sure if you have the higher suspension, but you know, it's funny having a car that tries. I don't think this handles amazingly. I don't think it brakes amazingly either. It's not the worst. It's not the fastest or anything like that. It is just one of those where it's amazing to customize and then have one in your collection, because everyone's going to be a bit unique and they're just fun to look at. So if you want something that's just a bit of eye candy, this should be the car for you, hopefully. Anyway, but I'm going to leave this video here. If you have enjoyed, like I said earlier, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.